Okay. How's everybody doing today? Sorry, I'm just making sure everything is. There we go. There. Okay. I know. Everybody says, well, you should be ready when you get when you start. Well, sorry to say, but even when you're ready, when you're streaming to multiple platforms, it still takes longer to get ready. What the heck? There we go. I don't know what's going on with that, but should be streaming to 1080, but I don't know. Okay, well, let's see what we got here. There we go. Just making sure everything is reading what it's supposed to read. And then we will get our truck on the road because we are actually starting in Chelm, Poland. But, uh-oh, what happened to our... What? Oh, duh. We don't need a job anyways. We're in the middle of in the middle of a job. What? Thought we were in the middle of a job. Why is it? Hold on. Are you? Okay, hold on. Let's see. Whoop. Should be. Are you kidding me? Like, oh man, stupid thing. It canceled the job because it updated. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I forgot about that. Because I was in the middle of doing a job to... Okay, so we gotta find ourselves a new job. Oh, awesome. There are currently no available cargoes for your trailer. Why? Just throw a normal trailer. What the hell? Why? Are we at the repair shop? Yeah, we're at the repair shop. Why are we at the repair shop? By the way, that clock that you see blinking behind me isn't blinking in real life. It's just on stream. A lot of times when I stream, I usually a lot of times I unplug it. But today I didn't. Let's see, is there a job available for my... No, there is. What? There is no job available in this. Gosh. Okay, so what do you say we do something here? We'll go back here, go to navigation, go to quick travel. We can't travel down there because there's no service. Go to Lublin. So for anybody just getting here, oops, hold on. You know what? I forgot to do something. That's kind of important. I forgot to start Truckee. What? Oh. What the heck? Why is... What the hell? There we go. Now the picture's showing up properly. How's everybody doing? We're trying to get our thing to show up. There we go. Wow. What an amazing feat. Oh, we don't really need fuel, but we're gonna get some anyways. So for anybody that's just getting here, we have updated to 1.60 or 1.6 for people who do it the short way. And because there was a new update, our job got canceled, so we're having to search for a new one. And now we've been told that there was no job for our trailer. Hey, let's do eggs. Why not, right? We'll go all the way up to the north in the UK. Okay. Yeah. Let's get out of this place. There was nobody coming when I started pulling out. I love how the game looks. The game doesn't look, they just pull out. And they just crash right into you for no reason. I looked and there was nobody coming when I pulled out. Here we got. Oop. Powering your success. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, I gotta do something real quick. There. Sorry about that. Had to put something underneath the platform for my pedals because the floor is not level and the driving stand, or the wheel stand is level. So therefore, there's a gap, probably about half an inch underneath the. There we go. Whoops, we're supposed to be doing 70. Wow. Look at the size of that GPS screen. I think it's huge. Yeah, our weenie horn is back. By the way, this is our third streaming on Kick, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time. We went from streaming on 2 platforms to streaming on 3. We started streaming on Kick on Saturday, and we streamed our second one on Tuesday, and today's Thursday. And now, because we've completed our 5 hours of streaming on Kick, we can now accept subscriptions and whatever else that people are allowed to do. I'm not 100% familiar with the currency on Kick, so. Cause see, on Twitch, I streamed for a year before I became affiliate, or what Kick calls a creator. And I'm probably gonna be streaming on YouTube for like 10 years before I become a partner on there. See, on YouTube, you are a creator when you start posting stuff on their site. But for some reason on Kick, you are, I don't know what you are, but you become a creator when you get 5 hours of streaming by their count. I filled out all of the needed paperwork earlier today, and we have our dashboard that says that we can accept people's money for subs. By the way, subs, I didn't know, are only $5 or $4.99. Technically they're $5, but it's a huge difference between Kick and Twitch. Is that Kick you get 95% of your subs. Twitch, you only get 50%. And we don't get any percentage of ad revenue. As far as I know. Oops. There we go. Head towards the green flag. Wow, man. I think I could have figured that out with over 1,000 hours in this game by now, don't you think? I think I'm good. Okay, so what do you say we do that? Since there's nobody coming that direction. We're gonna go, and we're going this direction. We have to wait until the light turns green. Yeah, we're going to stay back from the line so we can actually see the light. Our truck has 131, no, that's because it has 13,169 kilometers on the odometer. Wow, we've already used 31 liters of fuel and we haven't gone very far. Jeez. That says, but hey, so for everybody who's just getting here, I'm CTMAN 1975. Today we are playing ETS 2 or Euro Truck Simulator 2 for people who don't like abbreviations. And we are doing a multicast or streaming to Kick, YouTube, and Twitch. And we are going to be... Whoa! Streaming for probably about 3 or 4 hours. We'll see how long it takes us. Oh, that thing there isn't completely 100% right because the thing that just popped out doesn't have Kick on it. Oh well, we are off to a rocky start. We just ran over the curb. But what's new, right? anybody's ever watched me play Forza Horizon 6, I do a lot more than drive over curbs. Oh, because basically in Forza Horizon 6 you get to... Come on, what are you waiting for? Okay, then I'll go then. You get to drive over just about anything you want in that game. And no, we have not streamed anything like that on Kick yet, because we're trying to get people used to what we do stream most of the time, and that is trucking. Right now, we're going to be streaming some ATS, ETS2. Whoop, we got a speeding violation already? Got our first ticket, and we've only been live for 21 minutes. Oh. Oh, hold on. Yay. There we go. Oh, yeah. Trying to, well, there. One thing I gotta stop doing is I gotta stop flooring it. So when you first take off and you floor it, it kind of slips. Ooh! We almost tipped over there. Hey, our first train of the day. A weenie horn! We got ourselves a weenie horn in our truck. A weenie horn. Hey, oops. Whoa. Yeah. How's everybody doing today? We are on our way to the UK. You get to drive on the wrong side of the road in the UK. is one of the UK's claims to fame. It's not the only one, but it's the one that a lot of people remember the most. The fact that you get to drive on the other side of the road. Of course, I guess the people that drive on that side of the road get, when they play Forza Horizon 6, you get to feel right at home because you're driving on that side of the road in Japan too. I never knew that they drove on that side in Japan. Of course, I've never been there, so. Oh, you get to do 80. Oops. 80. You get to drive really freaking slow. Because we're driving kilometers today, not miles per hour. Of course, I guess if we were we still had like 1,800 kilometers to go before the update, but it had to update to 1.6 today. At least one good thing about it is the fact that I was all ready for it, because ProMods updated to 1.6 before the game did. So all I had to do was tell it in what order to be placed in. Because on Tuesday, actually, excuse me, or was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday that it wasn't ready to go yet. So today it is. Of course, SCS does a lot of stuff. A lot of their releases on Thursday, so that's probably why it was available today. SCS software. You've probably watched Namiro drive a lot. What the heck are you doing, guy? You're driving on the wrong side of the road because you're trying to pass that truck that you didn't get the chance to pass. And today I did not start Convoy because since 1.6 just came out today, I have not gotten the chance to do any testing. So that's why we are sort of testing right now. Even though it is just an update, it's kind of like a minor update because 1.59 came out, what, like a month or two ago? And now 1.6 is coming out because they're supposedly doing something with the radio stations and other stuff. honestly, if you're a streamer, you're not going to be listening to the radio probably anyways, unless of course you don't worry about getting your stream silenced because of copywritten material. Okay, well, let's see. Sorry about that. I had to talk to somebody downstairs. I'm back. Going through stuff for other stuff. I'll just say that because I don't need to tell everybody what's going on exactly because it's not anybody's business. Okay, so how's everybody doing? Sorry about that little gap in the stream. Man, it's raining already. Oh yeah, I have to, what do you call it? Change that. This truck and trailer used to be purple. So that's why the hub and the lug nuts on the trailer are both purple. Okay, so let's see what our... Whoop, there we go. Whoop, come on. I think we're going this way, aren't we? Oops, I screwed it up, didn't I? Did I screw up? Damn it. Map. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Yeah. Been running around like a chicken with my head cut off today. Had to do some stuff before stream and it's a pain in the neck to do stuff when you need to do certain things. Like I had to fax something out and started off by leaving the stuff that I was supposed to fax at the house, and then I forgot my wallet and forgot to fax one of the things that I was supposed to fax, and it's like, yay! Oh. Why are you slowing down? It's 70, not 7. Come on, move it. I have a bull bar and I'm not afraid to use it. Okay, well, so anybody who has not been here before, we are streaming to Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. And we have been streaming to Twitch for 6 years, been streaming to YouTube for almost 2 years, and we've been streaming to Kick for about a week. This will be our 3rd stream on Kick, and Kick has a really odd way of doing stuff, because you know how Twitch you need, well, actually technically on Twitch you get your ability to accept subs from day one, and you get to do bits and subs, but in order to get ad revenue on Twitch you need 50 followers and the 3 average views per stream for 30 days. But on Kick you get what they call creator, which is their version of affiliate after 5 hours of streaming on Kick. And you don't get any ad revenue, which honestly I really don't care. because ad revenue is crap on Twitch. The only thing I have not found out is exactly when you get paid. If they do it the same way as they do it on Twitch or what, I don't know. I've gotten so much conflicting information. But the one thing that I do like about their affiliate paperwork or whatever you want to call it, you're called a creator on Kick, but the paperwork that you fill out is really easy. There's a lot less paperwork than there is with Twitch. But the one thing that Kick does I like more so than anything is that, well, some people might think it's an invasion of privacy, but I don't know. You know how when you do stuff, sometimes when you do stuff online, how they take a picture, they want a picture of your license or your ID or whatever the heck that you're using. Well, they take a picture of that, and then they take a picture of you, and they want a picture of you to, it's not working. Why is it not working?
The fuck you say
to me, you
little shit!
There we go. Got a little bit of a, even though it has been loaded for a while, it has not been used in a while, so. There, let's see. There. Hey, how you doing, Hywan? Welcome to the stream. We are live streaming to 3 platforms for the this will be the 3rd stream. Yeah. Still got still the same DAF, except for it's red instead of purple now. But we still do have a little bit of purple on the trailer. The hubs and the lug nuts on the trailer are still purple. Everything else is red. Yeah, I filled out my paperwork to be basically an affiliate on Kick. I'm doing something that I said I would never do, but we're getting ourselves out there on multiple platforms, and honestly, setting up to stream on Kick is actually easier than setting up to stream on YouTube. Because you're using the same settings that you use for Twitch. Because Kick is like Twitch's little brother. There's so much stuff that's done the same. But the one thing that I don't get to control is if the people that see ads on Kick, I don't get to control them at all because I don't get any money from ads on Kick. All I get is money from ads on Twitch. But I do get 95% of the subscriber revenue. I don't know exactly what they do, what other stuff they do besides subscriber type stuff. Out of the three platforms that we're streaming to, Kick is probably the easiest one to get going because all you have to do to be creator, so to speak, is to get to stream on there for 5 hours. There's no jumping through any hoops. I've never heard of the platform that they use to pay people. It's called Stripe. I've never heard of it, but they do stuff hopefully very securely because well, I would think I don't know. I guess we'll find out. See, I knew most of the stuff about. What the hell are you stopping for, you stupid idiot? Why the hell did you stop? Go, you freaking moron. Go! God. Out of the one thing that I was hoping that SCS would fix, it would be the traffic, but they have never fixed it. Even though the convoy mod is there, I have not turned on convoy because I don't know how stable everything is because it was just updated today. It took probably about 10 minutes for the stupid thing to update because, well, first of all, it updated the game. I gotta shut that off. I gotta shut that off. By the way, you can do that. I'll show you. That's a new feature in the game. See, let's see. Parking difficulty? No, we don't want that. Where is it? It is. Where'd he go? No, where'd he go? Oh, that's right. Here we go. Mandatory brake simulation. We still have traffic offenses turned on. We don't have rest state simulation turned on. There. Turn that off so we don't have to rest. Yes, I know. For people who like stuff realistic, they probably leave that on, but I do not. I want to be superhuman. To be superhuman, I don't want to. My guy doesn't eat, sleep, or use the bathroom. He just drives truck. For anybody watching on Kick, we just got our creator status today, so if you are enjoying what you're watching, please hit that follow button, and if you feel the need to do more, please hit that subscribe button. It would be very much appreciated. It is not an absolute necessity, but if you wish to, you can. So far we have one follower on Kick. Woohoo, baby. Blind him with the light. You know that song, Blinded by the Light? Well, we're gonna blind him with the light. Doing our own thing, you know. Holy shit balls. Gee, why don't you give him a few more turns through there? We didn't get enough. We need about 10 more. Up. Any more? Need about 80 more of them, you know? Need to just go. I don't know. If he's so, Hiwan, have you been using your wheel to play Forza Horizon 6? 'Cause I noticed your name is in amongst my people that I'm racing against. I've tried using my wheel in Forza, but I like using my wheel for like a leisurely stroll instead of a... Haven't really figured out how to drift with my wheel yet. So when I've been racing, I've been using my controller. Where the heck are we going? Oh, we're crossing the border. We are crossing the border. Whoop, what? Stupid thing. Thought they fixed that problem. My truck only has 6% damage, so it shouldn't be... shutting off. The engine should not be shutting off. What? How the heck did I get damage? What did I hit? Or what hit me, I should say. Russia? Why are we going to Russia? Kaliningrad. So right now, we're not turning up here. At least not that way, anyways. Beep. Your truck goes beep, beep, beep. Yep. You know that song, the car goes beep, beep, beep. The thing is, most of that song is about a guy who doesn't know how to drive a stick. Because he can't get the car out of second gear. there's too many cars that'll do 110 in second gear though. Or 109 or whatever it is. Whoops, we're doing way too fast. We were doing 100 in 10th gear. There we go. Also, there is one of the mods that we usually have installed, the engines and transmission mod, is the only mod that I had to remove that is not replaced with anything. Because I updated from 2.82 to 2.83 for Pro mods, and I removed the engines and transmission mod. But as you can hear, our 1,000 horsepower engine is still there. I don't know what the engines and transmission mod does, but it is not responsible for my most favorite part of this truck. Oh, we're crossing another border already? Where are we going to? Okay. We are going to be crossing another border. Guy hauling a tractor. I want to see something real quick before we get going too much further. I'm gonna do that, and I will do that. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. Oops, lights. We want, nope, not dash. We want front. There we go. And roof. Okay, good. There, now it really looks like we got our high beams on. Lithuania, that's where we're going. Man, I was hoping to finish off the job that we started last time, but unfortunately, since we got a new update, when you get a new update, all jobs that were started are canceled. Which in some ways kind of sucks, but it's understandable because they don't want to have to try to continue something that may not be compatible with what you were previously doing. Oops, we're doing 74 and a 50. There. Let's do 50 and a 50. We still have 2,840 kilometers to go. Wow. Okay. When I took this job, I didn't realize that it was going to take quite as long as it's going to. So this will more than likely be the only job of the entire stream today. Since I have been streaming for over an hour, and we still have 4 hours left of this job here. So that will make 5 hours. But part of that 5 hours is actually going to be cut off because of the fact that when we get on the ferry, probably like an hour of it will be cut off. So maybe this job won't take as long as they say it's going to, because they always figure in you driving from point A to point B. They don't figure in your ferry ride. There. like we are. Oops, I think we're probably pretty close to our area where we're gonna be getting on our ferry ride. Okay. Oh, we're going to Sweden, which means we have to do another one then. Oop. Okay. Do. Okay, so I guess. Whoop. I guess we're going this way. Whoops, I forgot. I already started driving on the wrong side of the road. Yeah. Okay. We're going straight. Sort of. Going straight until the road turns, and then we are turning. one thing that I wish would change is I wish they would change the speed limit to miles per hour. I know. I could change my thing in the game to miles per hour, but it wouldn't make the speed any faster. They would just make the numbers smaller. Yes, I know. Waiting for there to be an opening I don't really want to get crashed into. And now we're stopping. Yep. Yep. Oh, what the heck? Why is it? Hold on, something feels screwy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Why is it? Why is the frame rate all of a sudden really low? Hold on. What the frick? The frame rate is really low right now for some reason. What the hell? I'm in the wrong lane, but other than that. What the frick? Hold on, we gotta do something here. Oh my god, that is awful. Graphics. Let's do that. I don't think it's gonna do very much, but what the hell? Hold on. What the? What the heck? Why are we getting such low frame rate through here? It isn't because we're using a lot of graphics card. Now that we're getting out of that area, we seem to be getting a little bit better frame rate, but we're using a lot of CPU. You know what? We're going to do something. What the heck? No, get rid of that. Normal maps. Let's turn this down to there. I don't know. I will have to look at my... I think part of the reason why the frame rate is so weird is the fact of all the new stuff that's been added. Maybe some of the textures have been updated, I don't know. Because I mean, we're not using anywhere near the graphics horsepower that we could be. It looks like the problem is more a CPU type of thing. You know what I wonder, hold on. I'm gonna look at something real quick. See if it will let me. Look at my... Oops. Okay, hold on. It should, the settings should say H.264, not X.264. I don't know if that's what it's set at. I'm not doing that. Output. Yeah, it's H.264. Okay. So why is it using so much CPU then? I don't know. So the last time I had a problem with it using a lot of CPU was when the settings were set to X.264. So we'll see. Of course, the last time I streamed on Tuesday, we streamed regular ATS. We didn't stream modded ATS because the map mods have not been updated yet. Now it's 80, of course. I don't know if our settings are set to best or if they're set to back road or as much as possible. I don't know if that's the way they're set or not. Because it seems like we're going an awful lot of back roads. I mean, there are a few major differences between ETS 2 and ATS. First of all, on ATS we don't use pro mods. Second of all, on ATS there isn't as big of a map. Plus, the map mods that we do use don't have the detail that a lot of the areas of this map have. Whoops, we were supposed to turn back there. Oh well. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I see why he's slowing down. It's a good reason to slow down. Something that is coming the other direction is a lot bigger than you are. You usually slow down. How are we doing for fuel? Oh, we got plenty. I didn't notice which one was diesel or not. My guess is probably the higher one is probably diesel. Even though the roads are much narrower, I sometimes think that it's easier to drive in this game versus ATS, because you don't have to worry about as many rude, crude drivers as you do in ATS. If they could get rid of so many of the roundabouts, I would be so much happier. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Bugs. Ugh. Oops. Whoop. Oh well. That was my fault. Oh, wow. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Feels like it's later than that. I thought we would have been through Sweden already. Whoop. Damn it. Okay, I guess I didn't get nailed for it. Whatever. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oops. No, okay. Volvo. Whoop. Yep. Man, come on. Okay. What the heck are we doing? super what? Super shit? Awesome, we are getting really close to our next ferry ride. Gothenburg, Sweden. This way. And then we are stopping. Not much I can do about it, guy. Okay. Whoops. There you go. You stupid thing. Okay, I see it. Oops. Where are we going? Are we going to this one? No. Are we go? I guess we're going to this one. Because if we went to the other one, we'd be driving. Maybe. I don't know. Which way? Going like. I guess we're going to Frederikshavn. Or yeah. Hey, Krista Carlin, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good. How about you? We're going to there. Welcome to the stream today. Let's see. It's going pretty good. How about yours? Thank you. Oop. Thank you so much. I told you the last time you came in, I'm from the US. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, we can do 83 here. Virginia. Oh, nice. I'm from Connecticut. East Coast. Okay. That's weird. Somebody said they were gonna follow me. I haven't gotten a. I don't have one. I like a lot of games. I don't have one all-time favorite game. Honestly, I don't think anybody should really have one favorite game because you play lots of games. Be like somebody having a favorite child. What? Like what? No, it's okay. Don't. Let's see, where are we going? Why would we go Norway? Why would we go? Why would I go to Iceland if I'm going? Yeah, what the heck? Why would I want to go to Norway or Iceland so I can go to the UK? No, I don't want to go. No, thank you. I got all the stuff I need right now. No, that's okay. What? Why am I going... What the heck is going on here? Map. What the... Okay. This is weird. What? Jeez. You know, I was being nice. There. You just earned yourself a ban. There you go. Now, I don't have to worry about you anymore, because you're out of here. Nope. Like I said, I have everything I need, and you don't like it? That. What the heck is going on here? What? Hold on. Something's screwy here. It says that they want us to go up to... What? Hold on. Wait. Why would I want to go way the frick up there? Hold on. What? They don't give me that... No, that's not the one they're giving me. They want me to go here, but they don't give me the object to. Good. I don't need a reason. They can just be banned forever. The person never followed anyway, so or whatever the hell that crap is. Why? Why the heck? Bergen. Let's go to Bergen. And then what the? Oh, I see where it is. Don't need. I don't buy from ass kissers. I buy it from people who. Here we go. That's where they want me to go to. Hello. And then. Now they want me. No, we're not going to Iceland. Hold on. Map. They want me to go to Inverness? Something like that. What? What the frick, dude? There's nothing there. What? Oh, fuck. Whatever. Ah. Okay. Uh-huh. Man, this freaking port is so fucked up. It's pathetic. What? No. Okay, so where the frick are we going with this godforsaken map? We're getting out of this friggin' place, that's for shit sure. What the frick is going on here? Why would I have to drive all the way over here? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Hello? We're in Scotland. I don't know why we are in Scotland if we wanted to go to England, but whatever. Oh, because we don't want to go to England, we want to go to Scotland. Oh. You know, the next person that comes in here and tries to sell me something will get the same thing that Carissa got. Ban. Don't sell me anything. I don't want to buy anything. If you do, you're banned. Period. Stop. Don't sell me any crap that I don't need. If I want something, I'll ask somebody. I'll put something out there saying it. So, you come in here trying to sell me something, guess what? You just bought yourself a ban. And that's a fact, Jack. So, don't push it. You don't want to get banned, then follow the fucking rules. I don't give a shit. You don't like it? Then stay the hell away from here then. Because I'm not fucking around today. No ask isn't allowed. No selling your services or any of that other crap. Because I ain't buying. And if you don't like it, well, maybe you should go talk to somebody who cares. Because I ain't buying your line of bullshit. Bullshit stinks, and so do the people who try to feed it to me. Great. Arr. me, it only took 3 days for me to ban the first person in my stream. Let's see how long it takes to ban the next person. If you don't want to be banned, follow the rules and don't feed me any BS. Because you are not gonna like what happens. Because the hammer will get you. The ban hammer. I don't know. Yay, there's a repair shop nearby. Late. Yeah, well, good for it. Damage penalty and a late penalty. Damn. I already have $678,000 euros, whatever the hell you want to call it. Okay, well, I don't know. Let's see what we can find. Let's see, where's... No, we're not going to... No, definitely not going there. Okay, let's see. Norway? Why would we want to go to the Faroe Islands to go to Norway? Why can't we just go... Isn't Fraserburg a... I didn't say I wanted to go there, you stupid hunk of shit. I said I wanted to look at it. I didn't say I wanted to go there. Why would, why do I have to go through the Faroe Islands? It doesn't make any sense. Germany? Have to travel the full length of the UK just to go to Germany. Why can't I go through Denmark? Or go through Newcastle? Ooh, excuse me. Um, 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 um. Hmm. I don't know. No, we're not going to Hungary. Switzerland? Hmm. You know what? I honestly don't really feel like streaming anymore, so I'm gonna call it. Sorry for a really short stream, but that person just irritated me so badly that I just don't feel like streaming anymore. Uh, so, y'all have a good day. What the heck? What the hell is going on here? Whatever. I don't know what the heck is going on with that. Okay, well, like I said, I don't really feel like streaming anymore, so we're gonna call it a day early. Sorry, everybody who's just getting here, but that person just pissed me off so bad, and I don't need. Or maybe we should just switch games. I don't know. I just don't feel like farting around with this game right now, so maybe we'll switch games. Let's see what else we can do. I don't know. I don't know if I really want to do any racing. Nah, I don't feel like doing any of that. So I think I'm just gonna call it. Sorry, everybody, but just completely took the wind out of my sails today, and they didn't start out that great. So, have a good one, everybody. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next